Hey everybody, welcome back to This Is the Police. Not a lot happened on the last episode, honestly, but we're about to get into a situation where the mayor's going to get cross with us because he wanted us to switch every detective and I just refused. That guy, major asshole. I'm just not doing what he says anymore, unless like it's something not completely terrible. You know, if he's saying like, Jack, you need to send some people, there's like an abduction of children at a nursery and we need to catch these perpetrators, then I'll be like, okay, man, we'll do that. Oh, what was that, the message? A watched pot never boils. Not true. Anyway, let's get back into things. School textbook cost rises 50% this year. Ooh, if only it was only 50%. School textbooks, pretty pricey. Weatherman predicts coldest temps in city history. And municipality allocates $2 million for airport reconstruction. That feels pretty cheap for an airport reconstruction, $2 million. Oh, I guess by the time this game was set. I don't really know when this game was set, actually. I've always assumed it's like 70s type thing, but maybe it's a bit later, because we have cassette tapes. Like, they've just come through. I don't remember when, like, cassette tapes actually came out. I remember, like, pre-CDs, like, early 90s, and I had, like, a cassette player on the radio. Vinyl, though, wasn't really much of a thing. We did have a record player, to be fair. And, like, my dad occasionally would play some vinyls, but maybe it is 80s, then, not 70s. I don't know. It's just a little bit before me. I was a very late 80s baby. Anyway, I'm too tired. I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? Kazuma, you've asked this every single week. Same with you, Davenport. Just do your goddamn jobs. Anyway, shift B or strong shift. I think I've listened to everything now, so we're going to... Actually, we'll check the catalogue. We've not done this for a while. I'm spending all my money on music right now. Okay, we've bought all the music. That's fine. Worthwhile investment. Roll the dice. We'll go with this. Whiskey tinged. I still wish you have to rewind them or something once you've watched them. It just goes... Anyway, change detectives. Jack, you swore an oath to serve the city. If you can't keep promises, we won't keep ours. Nice to know. Right, serial murder. 40-year-old Veronica Larson, manager of the Octopus restaurant, was found brutally murdered at her apartment. You have to send 2 officers and SWAT. Okay, 1 second. We'll do that. Who is the people on my shift? It's Mole, isn't it? Mole, you're the detective on this shift, right? Yeah, Mole, Davenport, Kazuma, and Wolf. Okay. We'll get Mole on this, I think. Can you just archive this a second? Right. Mole, Davenport. I can't send Wolf, interestingly. I will send SWAT, though. We'll let our other detective have a little break for a second. Mafia assignment. Jack, we have something going down today at the ghetto at 8 PM. You wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think $3,000 should be enough to cover it. I mean, we do need the money. We'll see what it is, though. 8 PM, right. We've not had many Mr. Sand requests recently, actually, so I've been kind of thankful for that. We've basically just been doing our job, which is great news to me. Okay, we found some frames, but attempted murder at St. John's Hospital. A patient complained that his dentist was drilling his teeth with such fury that the man had to escape and flee from the office. All the time I was wearing that mask that they wear, but I recognized his eyes. It was exactly the same as the dentist from yesterday's news release. I just knew he was going to kill me. I'm not sending SWAT on this. This is a false alarm. I will send Austin and Kabota just to check, but it's fine. Right, we've got 3 new frames. Give the frames to the feds. Oh, I can't work on that anymore because the feds know about it. Wait, does that mean I get my things back? Yes, I get my detectives back. Oh, I didn't realise that's how that was going to play out. Anyway, we're going to put all the detectives on this. We need to solve this case soon. So we can't play the little dentist game anymore. Is that what we've been told? I don't know. It feels like that was too much of a mechanic to be invested in for us not to ever do it again. Yeah, he was doing his job, sure. Right, trespassing. An elderly woman just called in, saying that some strangers are trying to break her door down. Please hurry! They're scaring my cats! Well, we can't have that going on in Freeburg PD district. Oh, it's just Freeburg district, right? Not police department district. That's actually moronic. We'll send... You know what? I'll send Florida, Gardner, and Roca. Gardner, how are you 250 stars with 2 stripes? Florida has 3. And he's 1,440. Riddle me this. I think you've been slacking, Gardner. But yeah, we want to eradicate crime in Freeburg. I think even if we're the fall guy, I think that's kind of how I'm playing the game right now. Like, loosely I'm trying to get to the 500,000 because I think that is literally the winning condition of the game. But I'm equally trying to, like, clean up this city. I'm trying to do my best I can. Some things I've made moral, like, questionable decisions, but I think overall I'm not doing too bad so far. The neighbours are pounding on the woman's door. It's a young couple exhausted by the yowling cat and its incredible stench. Yes, she has 50 cats in there. Ma'am, this is the police. Open the door and the cats are not in danger. Several multicoloured cats run from the apartment and the male neighbour in a rage is trying to trample them. Keep that up, I'll kick your tail. Catch the cats and snuggle them. Control the man by striking his knee with a nightstick. I mean, I assume this is talking to the man. Like, don't trample cats. It's like, it's not their fault the woman's got 50 cats. They're probably as unhappy as you are. Vehicular Accident, city centre. A biker crashed into a car that was driving through an intersection against the lights. Eyewitnesses report that the driver was drunk or stoned. He exited the car, turned on some loud music and began to dance next to the biker's bloody body. That's pretty extreme. I don't know if that's just the influence of, you know, drinking and drugs. I think he really has something against bikers. And Purdy and Shaw has something against drunk drivers dancing on the corpse. I say corpse, it was the body. He might still be alive. But, you know, Purdy and Shaw, they don't like that type of thing. Vegetable shop. Suspicious individual. An old woman was out buying vegetables and saw by the exit a man who, in her words, was the spitting image of the dentist. I even dropped my shopping bag in fear. It probably isn't. Kochi and Carbotta, just check up on this lead. If it's something serious, we'll send reinforcements. Right, the accident, we caught the offender. 95% Purdy, at it again. We're coming into the late shift. Parking lot attempted carjacking. A passerby saw a hooded man trying unsuccessfully to open a car door in the parking lot. He's swearing loudly and nervously looking around. Florida, Timpson, Gardner. Let's go see what this man's up to. Maybe he's lost his keys, but doesn't look like it. Purdy and Shaw back. Purdy's in the 800 club now. Yeah, no surprise. I'm telling you, I'm not going to do one of those things, and it's going to be the dentist. Oh, boy. According to an anonymous tip, a big drug deal is about to go down in an abandoned house. There's a large shipment of... Oh, this is the thing he told me not to do. There's a large shipment of heroin on the line, so all parties will likely be armed. And a robbery at the farm. A farmer just called in, and by the sound of his voice, he's clearly shaken. I saw my cows were gone, so I ran out into the field, yelling for them, but they were nowhere around. Then I looked up at the sky and I saw a UFO hovering over the next field. It's the aliens that stole my cows, and now they're taking my aliens too. This was a very important request, so we had to send all our officers and the SWAT team. And we just couldn't do the suspected drug deal at the ghetto. Nothing to do with my connections with Mr. Sand. The man is still messing around in the car. He breaks a window out the driver's door and climbs inside. Pull out the taser and order the man to raise his hand slowly. Open the door and order the man not to move. What do you mean, open the door? He's like in the door right now. Because he's literally like hanging in the broken window and just open the door. I mean, that's a real power play. Oh, wait and watch the offender. Let's get the taser out. The hooded man is reaching for something in his pocket. Shoot him with the taser, take cover behind the nearest car, or don't move. Taser him. Florida, he don't miss. Oh, please get back in time. Oh, I can't just send coaching Calbotta. Oh, by the way, there's a summer camp in progress. Hang on, we'll wait a second and actually send our other officers. I'm sorry, we just couldn't do this. Like, we're actually rammed right now. So the offenders escaped. Mr. Sam gave me 3K. And it was a brightly coloured kite for a UFO. Oh, dang it. I thought it was an actual UFO invasion. I thought we were about to go Independence Day on this shit, but no. Anyway, reckless endangerment summer camp. A children's camp counselor named Roland Slayton reports that 2 young girls in creepy costumes and masks are frightening the children. They were already on edge, having read each other horror stories, and now they've run off into the woods. About 24 children are currently unaccounted for. The girls in scary suits are running around chasing them, and they're scaring everyone to death. They'll scare the children deep into the woods, and I'm afraid we'll never find them. Alright, let's see what these kids are up to. Please don't be other councils or something just playing like a joke. But I'll send the paddy wagon. Even though it might only be 2 people. Ooh, arson report, no new frames found. Scares me. And the homicide. Aha! New frames found. So, we sort of went with the son who wasn't caring. But we've got only frames for the brother right now. A blunt object to the head. Let's try the other play then. Oops. If it's not this... I mean, that frame could be either, I suppose. Someone banged on the door. My mother told me to hide under the bed. I closed my eyes and ears. But it's quiet as a mouse. I only heard muffled screams. When I got out from under the bed, I found my mother in blood and called the police. I still think this is wrong, because it just says the boy was sitting in front of the TV playing on his game console, which makes me think that this is a lie. He didn't hide under the bed. But I guess, like, open door, guy comes in. Or maybe it's a mixture of the two, actually. Because he does go there. Or is that closing the door? So that's him coming in. Wait, maybe we do have all the frames now. Someone banged on the door, so we let him in. There's an argument. Started yelling at his son. He always sits down in front of the TV playing these stupid games until he turns blue. I'm thinking like he does come round, but he doesn't murder. She shouts at him. Maybe like she like closed the door. He takes this. He smacks her. Although he doesn't shout, she doesn't shout there. Maybe it's this. Okay. Maybe we are missing frames. I hope we're missing frames. I think that's like ringing the doorbell to get in. So he comes in. He's upset. She closes the door. She shouts at the son for playing games. He picks up the meat tenderizer and tenderizes some meat, and then she's dead. I like this train of thought. But we'll see if we get any more frames. Oh wow, this was really way out there, huh? In fact, I don't think we've ever gone up to this side of the map. Okay, we caught the offender. Apparently wasn't a joke at all. Nice job. Nice work, everyone. We will end the day there. Right, Davenport is exhausted again. Maybe we'll try and give Davenport a day off. If we can. Brutally murdered Veronica Larson, once favourite restaurant manager of Mayor Rogers. Dentist now hunting middle-aged women. And 4-year-old woman, latest dentist victim. Oh, City Hall double unhappy. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Okay. We've had that one before. My brother went hiking into the woods and disappeared. I want to go help with the search. Can I have the day off? No, let the police deal with it. Some friends of mine asked me to help out at the animal shelter. The bad, short-staffed. No. My grandfather has epilepsy and recently the seizures have gotten worse. They happen more often and they all end in tears. The doctors say that he needs special new drug that I can only get from out of town. I'm the only one in the family who drives. Can I go get these drugs today? Yes. That's a medical emergency. That's fine. You can have the day off for that. I know the missing person, but I don't know. I needed more context to that story. Like, has he been missing like 24 hours? Like, was it just like today he's unaccounted for? But, you know, let the police do the work. If it comes up on a thing, we'll deal with it. In fact, if we need to send a detective, we'll send you on it. Ooh, share from the cocaine. I'll share it with my staff to make them happy. Thank you, City Hall. Oh. Give me some things. Give me everything. Can I get everything? Let's just see what happens. We want the whole shebang. They might just say no to everything. Right, the Interministerial Committee is in charge of certifying select emergency personnel. Please send 2 of your most serious and reliable employees. Prado and Powers. I will do what you say, City Hall, because I've not done anything you've been saying recently. But that leaves me very short-staffed. In fact, I don't even have a Big Mac anymore. Do I have slots, by the way? Oh, he's still at police school. Shoot. I'm really short-staffed on this shift, actually. Well, good luck, Shift A. You're going to need it, I think. Can we just have a little quiet, rainy night? I wouldn't... Oh, okay. Drug possession in Chinatown. The police received an anonymous tip that the Dirty Harry dry clean is a front for a cocaine ring. Great name. Okay. We might as well send everyone. Barring one. They won't go out anyway. I don't think it's too far away anyway, so hopefully they'll get back in time quickly. We should really bear this in mind, like how far away an event is. Okay, it's further than I thought. The dry cleaner is empty aside from an elderly Chinese woman dozing behind the counter. Wake her up and show her a search warrant. Wake her up and give her your shirt to clean. Power play. Or sneak past her. The real power play, you know, is to take the shirt off literally at the desk. I have some dry cleaning you need to do. It's like, oh? It's like, leave it on the counter. And he just starts stripping his clothes off. And he just, you know, he leaves his police badge and, like, pastes it through, like, you know, a nipple or something. And it's like, I'm the police. I'm here to clean your agency. That's a power play. But I don't think that's actually what happens. Wake her up and show her the search warrant. She pulls a shotgun from under the counter. Use the taser. Always taser. If in doubt, taser. Oh, we found some cocaine as well. We're going to keep asking the mafia to sell drugs because I need the money. Like, I'm so far off the $500,000. We're on day 75 and we're on 61k. Right, there's a suspicious individual at the church. Ooh. A priest believes that the dentist is sitting right there in the services. The heathen is still sitting there in the last row! I've got to go back on! Just hurry! That's a false alarm. An assault at the ghetto. A man came into the Black Handsome barbershop and presented a gift certificate for a haircut surprise. As specified on the certificate, he was blindfolded and trimmed. That's only going to lead to disaster. But when the man saw what happened to his hair, he became enraged, smashed the mirror, and attacked one of the barbers. McKillicuddy and Woodard, can you go deal with this? What's the other one? A massive fight at the beach. Okay. A mature woman who came to the beach to swim with her 2 grandchildren lost her temper at 2 girls who were sunbathing topless. The lady started with a number of nasty comments. When they were ignored, the women began to beat the girls with a switch, yelling, "Shameless! Shameless!" The two men stood up for the nudists, and soon several others joined the fight. Taylor, Spain, Bailey, Jorgensen, and the paddy wagon. I don't know about you, but sunbathing topless does not bother me. I mean, I guess as a male, like, you're sort of, like, socially allowed to. But if a woman's doing it, I just don't care. You know, it's just the human body. Who cares? The man who the priest believed was a dentist was just a regular parishioner. Mr. Saunders, who has simply changed his hairstyle. I was fully waiting for that to be the dentist, by the way. It's like, oh, he's drilled the teeth out of the Jesus statue. And has murdered the priest. The man is threatening to cut the barber's throat with a shard of mirror. Okay, this has escalated more. Unless he fixes the haircut. I see what's happened to your hair. I see why you're irate, but this is going a little bit too far. Man, you don't look so bad. You should see my wife. Very funny, McKillicuddy. Sit down in the chair and ask for a free trim. Oh, look, you got bigger problems today than that haircut. You have bigger problems now. The police are here. Attempted murder, effectively, with, like, broken glass. At least, like, you know. Is there attempted, like, bodily assault if you don't actually do it? I guess that's not something. I guess it's, like, threatening behaviour. Right, the crowd managed to calm down, but the nudists received several bruises and they've refused to get dressed. Get out the handcuffs. Silently watch a naked woman's breast and smile. Not appropriate. Or either you cover your chest or we're going down to the police station right now. Someone shouts from the crowd something about shame and sin, and the fight starts up again. Fire some warning shots into the air. Use the nightstick to suppress the fight, or stand aside and ask everyone to calm down. Calm down? Okay, we caught them. We didn't have to beat them. I'm not going to go in front of a council again and, you know, get my pay docked. Reckless endangerment at the city centre. Everyone get back as fast as possible. In fact, you've done a great job so far, Shift A. Illegal business activities. I think we're going to deal with this first. Hurry up. Hurry up. Right. A construction worker involved in the restoration of a historic building got in over his head, and the walls of the building began to crumble. Larger pieces are falling from the floors above, threatening the lives of passers-by. Witnesses report that the construction worker quickly worked his way down by rope, then threw his helmet to the ground and ran away. Again, half the Big Mac, the small Big Mac, I'm going to ask you to do some work. I'll send you out with Bailey, though, this time. Try and secure the site. Illegal business activities. A suspicious man is stopping cars on the road selling handmade wooden jewellery, decorated with glass and manure. The brooch collapsed right in my hands, and the fraudster wouldn't give me a refund. How am I going to get my money back? I mean, maybe you shouldn't have bought a wooden piece of jewellery with shit in it, but that's just me. Hey, we'll send Jorgensen out this time. Woodard, you can have a little break. Nice. Reckless endangerment is done. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. I wonder if we catch the builder there or like the site manager. Again, I would like a little bit more context. A suspicious individual on the bridge. I will send some people out now. Oh my god. An intoxicated man carrying a hand drill was spotted on the bridge, flagging down a taxi. I'm going to send the SWAT on this, just because I don't think we're going to need them otherwise. It's pretty late in the day. We caught the offender selling manure jewellery. I mean, we'll ask the mafia to sell it, I guess, but it's not going to come to much, I imagine. Ice Prince Cafe police impersonation. We'll send these dweebs that are coming back to that, hopefully. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, we got another frame in hit and run. Man walking across the crosswalk. Maybe that's what we're missing. Maybe that's not what we're missing. I feel like we're still missing frames. Hurry, 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 hurry. God damn it! And it's false alarm, right? Oh my god. It's a regular Freeburg PD employee. And the homicide... Oh, open the investigation. We've actually got frames now. Right hand was severed. I believe from what I remember, the hand was separated from the body while he was still alive. I don't know if that shows dead. I guess because there's blood there. Right hand was severed. The bruises behind the knee. So this is probably right. Holes in the chest and a lot of blood around the body. I didn't recognise him at first, but it's my neighbour, Edgar Sanchez. I often met him with a tough, dangerous-looking woman. Is this a woman or a man with long hair? I can't really tell. Is this a man with long hair or a woman? I mean, on this frame, it looks like they're wearing a black shirt and have breasts. I can't really see breasts on this one. But, I don't know. It's really hard to tell on these pictures. Always fighting loudly. I remember she was ugly with a tattoo of an AK-47 on her neck. It sits close to the screen. I don't have any frames. I'm going to presume we haven't got all the frames yet. I think we're looking for someone with the tattoo of an AK-47 on her neck. And I don't think this is the right frame for the cut hand because I think they're dead. I think that's what the blood means. Do you have the hand in this frame? It looks like it's been severed. I think this frame is right. I don't know about this one. And I don't know about this one. So I think I'll leave it like that for now. The man turned out to be a harmless drill salesman. He was drinking because he wasn't having much luck with the business on account of the dentist. People these days don't like strangers carrying drills poking around. And who's going to feed my children? The journalists? You're crazy. Surely this isn't a false alarm. You have to arrest this guy. He's out drunk on a major motorway, or roadway at least, on a bridge, with drills coming up to people's cars trying to sell them. That's crazy. That's actually insane. Blows my mind. Anyway, we'll end the day. Get checkpointed. I think that's going to do it for this episode. Again, not a lot story-wise has happened. Hopefully we'll get a bit more in the next part. City Hall is one unhappy with me. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Too true. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next part. Goodbye.